Hi guys, and welcome to another Watch Geek video. Today we're featuring probably the wackiest watch I ever featured on my channel. Now on the surface of it all, it's actually quite normal. It's a Spinnaker Fleuss, which I already featured on my channel a couple of times. So it's a 150 meter water resistant diver that comes in a slightly larger size than I would like. So it's 43 millimeters in diameter, just under 50 millimeters lug to lug, and 14 millimeters thick. Because it has a very short lug to lug, it actually looks okay even on my small 6.5 inch wrist, but like I said, I prefer divers up to 40 millimeters. But for most people with regular size wrist, this is gonna be pretty much perfect. When it comes to the movement used, it uses a Seiko NH35, so it does feature hacking, hand winding, as well as the date. The crown is a screw-in crown, giving the watch 150 meters of water resistance. The crystal is an AR-coated sapphire, and the bezel insert is regular glass, or should I say mineral crystal, so it's not sapphire. The bezel itself has 120 clicks, and it's on the firm side. So if you follow my channel, you know I prefer firmer bezels, so this is like twice the firmness of my Rolex Submariner. However, the clicks are pretty positive. They're very loud, and despite having these small teeth, the grip is surprisingly good. So let's try the bezel. So as you can see, pretty firm and pretty hard to turn, but to me, it's the perfect amount of resistance. I like bezels when they're slightly stiffer. The watch is paired with a tropical rubber strap that you usually find on these types of watches, but as you can see, that's where the similarities with a regular diver stop and the wackiness kicks in. The rubber strap, the tropical rubber strap, as you can see, is in this wild pink color, followed by really lime green like keepers and a very nicely signed Spinnaker buckle. The reason for that is that this is this is part of their Spinnaker X Sponge Bob square pins collection. The collection just launched, and it's going to consist of 4 models. You'll have the Pineapple House, which is like almost orange, completely orange. You have Pink Gary, you have Yellow Sponge, and you have this one, which is based on Patrick's pants, and that's how it's called. All of these models are limited to 300 pieces each, except for the Pineapple House. That one is gonna be limited to 500 pieces. All of them have the same price, which is $395, and there is a limit to how many you can order. So Spinnaker put a limit of 2 per person. So if you order using 1 email address, you're gonna be able to order only 2. But they're also gonna be doing additional checks. So let's say if you try to order 2 on your email and 2 on your wife's email, they're gonna compare the addresses where to send, and they're gonna limit it to only 2 so that everyone gets to play. Now, honestly, when they decided to send me this, I was like, I don't know if I want to feature this on the channel. It's completely wacky, but once it arrived, I forgot to think about my daughter's reaction. And the funny thing is that when the package arrived, she was the one receiving it and asked me if she can open it, and I said yes, because I knew what the watch is inside. And she absolutely loves this watch. Now, it's slightly too big for her to wear it now at her own age, but I decided to keep it and leave it for her. Once she's able to pull it off on her small wrist, she will gladly wear it. Now, like I said, it is a serious diver just like any other Fleuss, but the seriousness stops with the colorway used. From the strap to the bezel, which again has this lime green and pink combo just like the strap, and then this 3D molded dial, which is very, very nicely done. I didn't expect this. I just thought they're gonna paint different parts of the dial, but the attention to detail on this thing really is impressive. Not only does the dial have a depth, because this green part is actually 3D molded and it's on top of the of the purple part, but also all the text used, all the numerals use the font used in the cartoon. And I especially love the Spinnaker inscription, which is so well done that even under macro it catches the light in a spectacular way. Now the date, as you can see, it's at 4 o'clock. It's a cutout, and it's, well, not useless, but very hard to read. You really have to concentrate to read it. But again, the date as well is done in that same font. But this attention to detail doesn't stop here, because if you flip the watch over, you will see that the NH35 used has a customized rotor. Not only do you have the characters from the cartoon here, but the same cartoon font is used for all the engravings on the caseback. And instead of saying that it has 24 jewels, it has 24 Krabby Patties, a reference to the restaurants in the cartoon. So I really do like their attention to detail. I like the way they created a fun collaboration, and this has become a theme with Spinnaker ever since last year when they launched their 50 Phantoms watch, which was kind of mocking with the 50 Fathoms by creating like 50 small ghosts that actually glow in the dark. And when it comes to glowing in the dark, even though this is like a cartoonish watch, it has one of the best lume applications I have ever seen. When things get dark, this becomes something else. It has a different life on its own when you turn off the lights. Another detail that my daughter was simply amazed by. So if you have a kid that loves SpongeBob, or if you just like to have fun and have a watch, that's definitely gonna be a conversation starter, because just wearing this strap is gonna make people either look funny at you or ask you a question about the watch. Do check out the Spinnaker X Sponge Bob. I do like what Spinnaker is doing with so many collaborations and so many cartoonish and outlandish limited editions. It's like they're mocking the real watch world, where the limited edition ones are like incredibly expensive, exclusive, blah blah blah. No, they put a regular price on them, and they just make these fun collaborations that are colorful, that are funny, and like I said, sometimes mocking the real collectors, which is something that I absolutely love. So do check them out. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. And now I have to put this in a box and away so that my daughter can wear it one day. Thank you for watching again, and bye.